When audiences talk about John Grisham's best film adaptations, flashy courtroom dramas like The Firm or A Time to Kill often take center stage. But nearly 3 decades after its quiet theatrical release, Francis Ford Coppola's The Rainmaker, 1997, stands tall as the most emotionally honest and thematically resonant Grisham adaptation ever brought to screen. Though it underwhelmed at the box office, it has aged into a powerful, sobering reflection on the legal system and arguably the best film ever made from Grisham's works. A legal drama that sees both light and shadow. At its core, The Rainmaker doesn't just depict courtroom drama, it interrogates the very soul of the legal profession. Unlike many slick legal thrillers that prioritize twisty narratives, Coppola's film dares to ask whether justice is truly attainable when pitted against institutional corruption and corporate greed. Matt Damon stars as Rudy Baylor, a fresh-faced law school graduate driven by idealism. From the outset, his narration outlines the moral tightrope lawyers walk, a profession revered for its pursuit of justice, yet reviled for its manipulation of truth. Baylor believes in the law's potential for good, but the real world quickly challenges his faith. A David versus Goliath fight with personal stakes. The story follows Rudy as he takes on a monstrous health insurance company on behalf of a leukemia-stricken young man whose life-saving treatment is denied. It's not an error, it's policy. The company profits by rejecting valid claims, betting that desperate families lack the resources to fight back. What begins as a single case snowballs into a larger indictment of a predatory system that profits from human suffering. With the help of the street-smart Deck Shifflet, Danny DeVito, Rudy steps into the courtroom not just as a lawyer, but as a stand-in for every family exploited by corporate indifference. The legal battle is fierce, but The Rainmaker isn't about a clean victory. It's about resilience in the face of moral rot. Even when Rudy wins, the system remains broken. More than a courtroom thriller, a moral reckoning. What makes The Rainmaker unique is how unflinchingly it explores the cost of integrity. The film doesn't offer feel-good conclusions. Rudy may prove his case, but he can't erase the pain already inflicted, nor can he fix a legal system built to serve those with money and influence. The movie dares to conclude that doing the right thing doesn't always bring triumph. Sometimes, it just means walking away with your soul intact. Critically acclaimed, commercially overlooked. Despite the film's depth and craftsmanship, The Rainmaker never reached the box office heights of earlier Grisham adaptations. That might have been due to market fatigue with legal dramas or the film's quieter tone. But critics saw what audiences initially missed, a mature, layered legal drama helmed by one of cinema's greatest directors. Today, it holds an impressive 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, the highest rating among Grisham film adaptations. Its performances, particularly Damon's restrained turn and DeVito's grounded support, are praised for their authenticity and nuance. Coppola's direction gives the narrative both gravitas and humanity, marking his last film before a lengthy hiatus, and one of his most underrated. Why The Rainmaker still matters today. In 2025, nearly 30 years after its release, The Rainmaker feels more timely than ever. Issues of healthcare denial, legal inaccessibility, and systemic inequality remain painfully relevant. The film's message, that justice must be fought for by those unwilling to be corrupted, is a reminder that morality and law aren't always aligned. For anyone interested in legal thrillers, The Rainmaker isn't just a film to watch, it's a film to reckon with. It may not have roared at the box office, but its quiet power endures, making it, unequivocally, the finest adaptation of Grisham's vision.